Hello! In this video, we will show how FortiSandbox can integrate with third-party email gateway to get visibility into SMTP traffic. Have you ever dreamt of a single appliance setting compliant with your secure mail gateway? In nowadays world, with all its cyber threats, that would be a significant advantage. Most of the hackers use phishing emails, malicious software, and vulnerability exploit to attack your network. With new FortiSandbox BCC adapter mod, you can easily detect all those threats and rebuild your system integrity within minutes after the attack. Compliant with all types of mail servers, FortiSandbox would receive a copy of every email going through your network. After thorough analysis, it will generate a verdict, and if email contains malicious data, it will send a notification with quarantine suggestion. It only takes one simple step for the system administrator to configure the BCC adapter, and after that, FortiSandbox will go through the following 3 stages. Analyze all emails with attachments and URLs, discover zero-day threats, and notify your system administrator. Stay tuned, and we'll show you how to integrate third-party email gateway with FortiSandbox. Let's log on to FortiSandbox firmware version 3.0. On the dashboard, you can find some relevant statistics, including URL and adapter. To turn BCC mode on, we need to go to Scan Input, open Adapter, and left-click on BCC. By default, BCC adapter is turned off, so we're gonna enable it. Another option is Parse URL, which is used to scan URLs. Make sure it is on as well, and click Apply. Next, let's log into our DNS server and check the settings. Our test domain name is mail.win2008.lab, and Amex record point to the existing email gateway server. IP address here is email gateway server IP address. We also have to create a subdomain with our FortiSandbox IP address and an Amex record pointing to the FortiSandbox as well. Please note that FortiSandbox is compatible with all existing secure email gateways, such as Proofpoint, Cisco, Microsoft, SonicWall, and so on. In this example, we're going to use Proofpoint as our third-party email gateway server. Let's access Proofpoint UI and create a rule for any unfiltered email to be sent to our FortiSandbox. To do so, you need to assign your FortiSandbox as a new recipient for a copy of any unfiltered email. We will use the subdomain name we created earlier. Now let's open our email client to send some test links. We're going to send 1 malware attachment and 3 malicious web URLs. Once we send an email, a copy of the email will automatically go to the FortiSandbox, which in turn will extract the URLs and attachment, analyze them, and generate the verdict. Now let's go back to our FortiSandbox and review the files submitted by BCC adapter. First, let's check the URLs. Simply pick one out of the list and click Action. FortiSandbox will send a detailed report to the administrator on all discovered zero-day threats. Once it's open, you can see a detailed information about the URL, including the web link itself, scanning time, around 2 minutes, rating engine, VM engine, submit type, which is URL adapter, device type, which is BCC adapter, and so on. As you can see, FortiSandbox identified both senders and recipients' email addresses. We can also pull up a tree menu with some additional statistic. By choosing Details option, we can actually see what's been done inside the VM, such as registry operations, network operations, and process information. That will give us more detailed information about this particular URL. If you'd like to have an offline copy of your report, just click the small page icon in the top right and choose Download Report. Next, let's take a look at the report on the executable file we attached to our test email. As you can see, file type reads exa instead of web link, and submit type reads adapter instead of URL adapter. Please note, rating engine and device stay the same. We can check other menu options for more in-depth statistic. To recap, with BCC adapter mod on, FortiSandbox can extract attachments and URLs from third-party email gateway and generate a verdict, which would give visibility into SMTP traffic. This concludes our third-party email gateway integration with FortiSandbox overview. Thank you for watching, and for more technical videos, please visit video.fortinet.com.